Over into the fun and games, we got the toss-up from last week. Will a top 3 favorite win the Kentucky Derby? We both said yes.
John, tell me how your feelings about the Kentucky Derby.
I don't like it.
I forced you to watch it this
I don't
week.
care for it.
Tell me why.
It's
you
stupid.
teased this in the opening. We hadn't talked about it the whole show until right now.
It's stupid.
Why?
Because it's...
This is your time to filibust. Go.
I've been working on this all week with you because I still think that it's not a fun sport to watch. I don't understand all the fanfare about, it's the most interesting or the most exciting 2 minutes in sports, and
it's a trademarked phrase.
You and Moskalk have tried to say, well, it is consistently the most exciting 2 minutes in all sports.
You never know what's going to happen.
And I still disagree. We don't call the 100-meter race in Olympics the most exciting 10 minutes in sports.
A writer didn't write that for 85 years ago to say that.
Right.
You know, this was from a guy that wrote it however long ago saying the most exciting 2 minutes in sports. And that's been trademarked. That's how names come about of sports teams.
Don't need to
That's
keep
why they're
using
called the Browns.
Teams change their names all the time.
If that's going to be your excuse.
Things change over time.
I can't argue with you.
I'm just saying that really it's a bad excuse to say, well, it was written that way.
You're just being stubborn and ignorant
ago.
about it because you want to be.
I'm not being ignorant about it. I understand the race.
It's exciting. You don't have to follow it forever. You follow it for one day. It's one day out of the year.
Exactly.
And maybe 2 more other days if you really want to get into it, but only anyone ever cares about is the Kentucky Derby.
So why is it a big deal if I don't like it? Just because you're a passive fan for one day.
Because you're so aggressively against it.
Because I don't think it's
aggressively
exciting.
against it.
It's not exciting to me.
You can't just ignore it. You have to attack it.
You forced me to watch it.
You're attacking it.
You were at my house and you're like, well, let's watch the Kentucky Derby.
And then you attacked it. You couldn't be like, I don't really want to watch this, but okay.
No, because
that's what you did against for volleyball. When we watched volleyball after that, you're like, I don't really want to watch this, but okay.
I was interested.
You just kind of watched it.
I would much rather watch volleyball.
Aggressively attack the Kentucky Derby.
It's because it's such a big deal to so many people, and it's really just an excuse to get dressed up.
So is NASCAR.
Get drunk. You don't get
it's
dressed
NASCAR
up
on
in
horses.
NASCAR.
Yeah, you do. You dress like a hillbilly.
Whoa, that's an ignorant opinion, if I've ever heard one. So just
I have a lot of friends that go to the Indy 500 and just dress up like hillbillies.
Intentionally, like
yes.
with the thought, I'm gonna dress up like a hillbilly.
Yeah, cut off jorts, mullet, wigs. Yeah.
Oh well, okay. I can see that then. And I don't know. I'm allowed to not like stuff, right?
Yeah, but you don't have
just
to
like you don't want to
it.
say that LeBron is not the greatest of all time.
I'm not attacking that.
You are always against that.
I'm defending it.
Right.
I'm defending my viewpoint.
You're attacking.
You're
defending
attacking
my viewpoint.
You are attacking.
I'm saying I don't understand
it's not self-defense,
what the appeal is.
This is you would lose in a court of law. It's not self-defense.
You toss the horses out there with no jockeys, I'm on board. You toss horns then on the horses, totally on board at that point. Demolition derby with horses.
That's a different sport.
Is it though?
Yeah.
Why?
Because they're killing each other.
Well, not necessarily. They don't need to attack each other.
You break a leg, you got to shoot the horse.
Yeah, and you do that in the Kentucky Derby.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So they're killing each other.
Well,
what's the point of a demolition derby? You demolish.
Okay, so maybe not the horns, but the point stands. If it was with no jockeys, I would 100% watch every single year just for the chaos. They do it with greyhounds. Greyhounds don't have jockeys. Just put a little salt cube out there and have it travel around the...
Put an apple at the end of the...
It's only one lap, too. That's what... I can't get over that it's just one lap.
That's why it's exciting. It's 2 minutes. It lasts 2 minutes.
It's so boring. Like, right as I start to get interested in it, it ends.
That's what's exciting about it.
No, it's not. Give me a 10-minute race with the
You can't
horses.
blink. You got to watch the whole damn thing.
Not at all.
That's why it's exciting. Because it only happens once. You don't get a redo. You don't get 10 more plays to figure it out. There's no overtime. It's done. It runs and it's done.
It's not my thing.
It does its 2 minutes. The freaking horse gets in. They close the gate, and the other side opens immediately, and they go. They're gone. They're off.
That's fine.
Off to the races. It's a freaking saying.
Yeah.
Just like the most exciting 2 minutes in sports.
Right, which is a trademark phrase that shouldn't be in existence anymore. Is my point.
I'm done.
So we both won the toss-up. Magnum Moon did not win.
Do you know who? Do you even remember who won?
It was Justify.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just knew it was the favorite.
Justify, the same one who the owner owned. Who was it last year? Octavius. I don't know. I don't know any of these names. I just know it's the same owner.
If you were to own a horse, what would his name be?
My horse?
Yeah.
I just name him Horse. just to make people mad.
Horse, of course.
Who won that race? Horse. Or maybe just a horse.
My horse.
Yeah. That one horse.
There you go. That one horse. You know, every horse has to be named something different. It cannot be named the same name as any horse that has ever been registered before.
Is that why they end up coming up with so many weird names?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense.
So no horse can ever be named Seabiscuit ever again.
When are they going to start putting ads on horses? That's what I want to know.
They already do on the jockeys.
Right. But let's slap a couple stickers on the horse. See how
I'm sure they do. I haven't looked close enough on the skirts or whatever.
Do they drug test horses?
Horses?
Yeah.
They drug tested jockeys.
Which I don't understand at all.
I don't get that.
What helps you there?
Gonna get you a little more hyper with Adderall, maybe? I don't know.
I will say one thing that I liked, and you pointed this out like before the race, is that the jockeys wear 6 goggles when it's really muddy out there.
When it was really rainy and muddy, they said that the jockeys wear 6 goggles so that once you go like a quarter mile, you take that first pair off because it got all muddy. Yeah. You're behind a couple of horses. You take that first pair off, and then you got a clean set of goggles. And if you're still behind horses, you keep taking layers of goggles off so that you got a clear path and you can see. If you get stuck behind a horse, you're getting sprayed with all that mud. You can't see anything.
It's just not exciting.
Okay.
Not an exciting 2 minutes.
That's your view.
Thanks for watching.
Be sure to subscribe. Yes, the red button or this little circle thing here.
You can also find us on thatonesportshow.com or iTunes.